All right. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you being here. Um, I have January BattleBox. Dun, dun, dun. This is BattleBox Mission Brief 119. You're going to notice pretty quickly that the box has already been opened. I've already filmed this video. Second time I've done this. Been having some trouble with my sound, so I've been working on improving it, fixing that problem. I didn't like the way it sounded, so I'm hoping it sounds better. I'm hoping I've corrected the situation. So we're going to go ahead and go through this box. I repackaged everything back up, but we'll go through and we'll give you an idea. If you're not familiar with this channel or subscription boxes. Basically, subscription boxes are where you're going to pay a monthly fee, okay? And then you're going to have different tiers, different levels, whatever they want to call them. And then, of course, the more expensive you pay, or they are that you pay, you're going to get nicer quality items, or you're going to get more items. A lot of times it's actually more items. BattleBox has got, I believe, 4 different levels. And we will get into that a little bit because they've got this great Mission Brief 119. I love that about BattleBox. I've also got a camera up here that I'm experimenting with. I have no idea if it's working, so if you don't see anything, well, that's why. So on this month, also, BattleBox, they came out, I don't know, maybe about a month ago, and they said they were going to start doing themed boxes again. They used to do them. They're going to start doing them again. A lot of people are real excited about it. Now, I looked through this a little bit. Obviously, like I mentioned, I've gone through the box. And I'm not sure if this is a themed box or not. It was supposed to start the beginning of this year. It doesn't say if it's a themed box. It doesn't have a name to it or anything like that. It could be maybe camping, but again, it doesn't say. I'm hoping that in the future they do say. But let's get into it. Let's see what we've got. Okay. All right, so this is a fairly sizable box. I know maybe I didn't need to put everything back in here, but I wanted to. I wanted to start from scratch, even though I messed it up the first time. So, I'm going to set this over there. I'm going to put this guy, actually maybe even right over there for now. And we'll go over these items. The first item that we've got here is going to be the Earthwell cup. Okay, you can see that. I would say it's just a cup, but it's actually a really high quality cup. It feels really well manufactured. It's got, so you can take the handle on and off, which is kind of cool. If you don't want that on there, obviously, if you've got something warm in the morning, and there goes that box. But if you got something warm in the morning, you got allergies, you got a little handle to it, which is kind of cool. I personally, all the cups that I use are all enclosed. I'm not a big fan of open cups like this. I tend to knock cups over, so yeah, I don't know. But I guess for sitting around a campfire or campsite, this might work pretty well. Let's see what their brief says. This is going to come in the basic box. This is called the Grail X Earthwell Camp Pint. Of course, I don't have my glasses. Say hello to your new favorite campfire companion. This Grail X Earthwell Pint is built for rugged use and keeps your drinks cold or hot for hours. Made from 18/8 stainless steel and powder coated for grip, it's a must-have for both trailblazers and backyard warriors. Fit it with your favorite brew, coffee, or even ice water. I do like the powder coat. I like the way that feels. It's a pretty good cup. It is a good cup. Just I prefer enclosed. So for me, so that's going to go in a medium. Medium for me. Other people might think it's fantastic. The next item we've got. This is really, really cool. This is the Field and Stream, the Total Outdoorsman Manual. Okay, they put one of these out. I think they do it every year. And these are really, really cool. The Total Outdoorsman 10th Anniversary Edition by Field and Stream. Knowledge is the ultimate survival tool. And if you can hear that, I apologize. Of course, the neighbors had to have their gardener show up right about now. Knowledge is the ultimate survival tool, and this book is a treasure trove of outdoor wisdom packed with pro tips on hunting, fishing, survival, and adventure. It's your one-stop guide to conquering the great outdoors. Start with a section you're less familiar with, mastering new skills. This is really cool. I mean, I'm not, you know, I don't really know how I feel about getting like a book in these types of boxes, but this is a good book to have. I'm not hating on this. You know, let's just kind of open it up. You know, it's got boiling water for safety. It's got, it's really cool actually because it's got a lot of pictures. I like pictures, you know, but it's got a lot of, you know, easy to read information. There's a whole section on hunting and shooting. Yeah, a whole section on that. I mean, it's got information about everything. Tying knots, practicing, all about deer. A whole section on fishing, canoeing, paddling, what to do with a bad motor. I mean, all kinds of stuff. How to tie flies. Yeah, about different kinds of gear. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this, guys. Again, you know, I wasn't sure when I first saw it. I wasn't too sure, you know, about, you know, getting an item like this in a survival box. But you know, it does fit. It is survival, and you know, you can always learn more. And there's a lot of good information in this. I'm gonna actually put this in the like it pile. All right, very cool. Okay, next up, we have the Opinel Savoy, France. All right. I like it when stuff's not made in China. Opinel number 8 carbon steel folding knife. This knife is a true classic. The Opinel number 8 combines simplicity and performance, featuring a razor sharp carbon steel blade that's easy to maintain. The beechwood handle feels great in hand, and the ViroBlock safety ring adds peace of mind. This is your go-to for camping, carving, food prep, or light-duty bushcraft. Just be sure to keep it dry to prevent rust. This blade loves a little TLC. Well, this is cool. I'm excited about this. And this is also, let's see, basic box, basic box, basic box. So these are the 3 items that you would get in their basic standard starting box. Okay, this is really cool. These are good little knives. You know, it's a simple knife. It's not going to flick out or anything like that. It's got a little turnbuckle type thing, if whatever you want to call it, right here. You just turn that, and that's going to lock that blade. So that blade's not going to come back on you. It's got a nice wood handle to it. You know, and I like this a lot. You know, we see a lot of the well, that's sharp. You know, we see a lot of the tactical knives and things like that. And you know, when I was starting out, when I was young, you know, we pretty much had old timer knives, buck knives, knives like this. And I like this because this is like a camp knife. You know, this is something fun, something to have around camp. Very useful. Let's see how sharp it is. Woo! All right, let's see. Yeah, that's sharp. That's sharp. I like it. Let's try the old paracord, gremlin cord. If I can find an end. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Oh, but no need to even do that twice. That's sharp. That's a really good blade. It's just a standard drop point blade. I like it. I like it a lot, guys. That's really cool. And then you just turn the, you know, again, turn that back and close it up. You want to make sure that you lock that though, otherwise that can come back on you. You got to be careful with that. That's definitely a like it item. Very cool. Okay. So what do we have next? Okay, so now this is going to be the advanced box. Okay, and so in the advanced box are adding one more item. Okay, that's going to be the Flex Tail Tiny Repeller by Flex Tail Gear. All right, let's check this out. This is going to have a couple of features to it. All right. This is a really cool item here. You know, I can tell you, this feels really well made. This does not feel like a cheap item from Temu or anything like that. This feels like a really well made item. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Should have a flashlight here. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, so it's got a nice little flashlight. You can hang that around where you're working or something like that, or it'd actually be perfect for an intent light. And there's more to this. This is not just a light. It's also, it's got a little feature where the air blows kind of through this. And I don't know if you can tell, I mean, you see right through there, but there are slots right here. And what you do, you've got these little pads, and you stick those pads in there, and that prevents mosquitoes. So that is really cool. Let's see what they have to say about that. So Tiny Repeller by FlexTail Gear, mosquitoes be gone. The FlexTail Tiny Repeller is a game changer. For outdoor comfort, it uses a heat-activated pad to create a protective barrier against those pesky bugs. Compact, rechargeable, and super lightweight, it's perfect for camping, picnics, or even backyard barbecues. For maximum coverage, place it in your center of activity area. It's silent, so you'll forget it's there until you notice the blissful absence of buzzing. So that's really cool. I like this. I like this a lot. You know, it doesn't put out a ton of light, but you know, for, you know, like in a tent to keep the mosquitoes away, it's perfect. There's also another note in here. Attention, due to some weird EPA regulations, the repellent pads are not in the box for your FlexTail. So you will see a QR code here. Scan that, and it will direct you to FlexTail to order your 10 repellent pads. I will have to make sure I scan that before I load this video, just in case somebody tries to tries to scan that. But yeah, so that's kind of weird. But you know, EPA, what are you gonna do? I like this. I like this a lot. I'm curious to see how well it works. It's winter time, so this summer I'm gonna kind of pull out some of the various different mosquito repellents that you see in some of these boxes. It's all about the subscription boxes, and see how they all work, how they compare. I like this item a lot. Okay, so there's a Pro box. That's going to be a duffel bag I'm going to pull up next. There's also a Pro Plus box. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but in the Pro Plus box, there is a Crowell competition knife. It's a really big, nice knife. That was a little out of my budget, so you know, I got to stick with the Pro box, and we'll see how long I can keep doing that for it too. But let's take a look at this duffel bag. You know, my first thought, I'm not really sure how I feel about getting a duffel bag for in an outdoor subscription box. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things that it's not something that's really fun. Yeah, I don't know how much you're going to use. You know, you're going to use it to pack stuff for your trip, maybe things like that. I think some people might not like this at all. I personally, I like duffel bags. I did about 8 years as a Federal Express courier. I had a duffel bag about the same size that I used every single day, so I'm kind of partial to them. I've used them as gym bags, shooting bags, camping bags, all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and read what it has to say. And again, I apologize if there's any external noise from the gardeners. Cola Tree Duffel Bag, built tough for any adventure. This Cola Tree Duffel is your new travel buddy with durable fabric, a spacious interior, and multiple carrying options. It's perfect for road trips, weekend hikes, or gear hauling. Roll your clothes instead of folding to maximum space and keep everything organized. Use the external pockets for quick access items like snacks or headlamps. Okay, Well, I can tell you right now, this is not a cheap duffel bag. If you like duffel bags, you know, they don't give any prices on this. I wish they did, but if you like duffel bags, like I said, I do. This is a really high quality duffel bag. It is really thick. It doesn't say it anywhere, but it's to me, it's pretty obvious that this is waterproof. Gosh, it's so thick. It's got big, beefy zippers on them that are just, you know, super smooth. I like the fact that it's got this big, it doesn't have just one zipper down the middle and then you pull it apart. It's got this big flap. And so you can open that up, and boy, you can, I mean, you know, if you're pulling a lot of gear in here, you know, instead of having to pull everything out, you can really look in here and see what you're looking for, what you need. It does not really have any compartment, well, it doesn't have any compartments on the inside. For me, that's a little bit of a drawback for such a high quality item. I wish it kind of had some separation on the inside. There's no side compartment over here, which is a bummer. Usually you got them on both sides. There is a side compartment over here. Okay, so that's good. You got one little separate compartment over there. There, again, waterproof. And then, yeah, in the front here, you do have a very small side compartment. Again, no reason not to have it on both sides, but it doesn't. And, you know, we could have had 2 more compartments there. I don't know why they didn't do that. Cool thing about this also is not only do they give you your standard kind of duffel bag strap, you know, put it over your shoulder, but it comes with these guys right here, and you can attach these to this and you now have a backpack duffel. So I like the versatility of it. Still not 100% sure how I feel about getting it in a subscription box. You know, I guess it's maybe just not fun. Sometimes we want to get toys and things like that. You know, I do. I like that kind of stuff. You know, and this is all kind of practical stuff. So do I like this box? You know, I think it's a good box. I mean, obviously, the duffel bag goes in the like a pile. I think for a lot of people it might not, though. But for me, it does. Again, because I like them. The book does. The knife does. The lanyard / mosquito repellent does. This is the only thing that's in a medium. So is it a good box? Yeah, it's a good box. It's not my favorite box, but it's a good box overall. It's not bad. So that is BattleBox Mission Brief 119. All right, I hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the video. Also, at 100 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. I'm going to try to do a nice giveaway with multiple items. So, you know, subscribe, and, you know, maybe at 100 subscribers, you can be a part of that. So, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you, and I hope you all have a great day. All right. Thank you very much. Bye.